So the Great Revivalist, and we've covered the revival portion. Great, I think, describes the size of the place, but also the quality of the beers. But the Brew Lab, and that's what we're kind of getting into. The experimentation. It's not just a clever name, Brew Lab, right? I mean, that's something that seems like is built into the DNA of what you're trying to accomplish here.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the things you had talked about, gosh, how did we get through COVID? Well, one of our pivots as well was our soda brand and selling our sodas. And we're in about 80 grocery stores now. I mean, we have a pretty large circle. We're starting to work our way into the Iowa City, Cedar Rapids markets. We've entered into Galesburg, and we just kind of, go out in concentric circle all the way up to Clinton. But that really saved us there.
You mentioned the soda, and that's something that you guys do that I don't know any other brewery that we've been to really does. Certainly not on the scale that you guys do. And at a time when people are wondering, I mean, some of the bigger giant breweries are wondering, how do we get seltzers in our portfolio, right? You guys are doing canned soda that is, it's cane sugar, right? And there's
all pure cane sugar.
There's no caffeine in any of it?
No caffeine. Where we can now, we've been trying to eliminate any dyes or colors in our products to have as natural a product as we can.
So in making craft beer and making craft soda, I imagine that's very similar, but also not at all.
And Thai seltzers in there too, because they're all just a little different.
Do you guys do seltzers?
We do seltzers.
I didn't know.
We started actually with, something similar in the same vein as like a White Claw, clear, 100 calories, 5%. And then this is kind of where that fun experimentation comes off, and we started experimenting with real fruit, and it's so much better.
Seems to me, just as somebody that notices craft soda, I tend to get beer and not soda. We don't drink a ton of pop in my house, but there aren't a lot of big players like in that field. You've got like your Jones and like a handful of other names, but there aren't in craft soda. There aren't the 8,000 choices that you have in craft beer.
You'd be surprised, though. There are a lot. A lot of these stores that we're in have started to do different resets in their departments, and we're noticing a lot more craft soda pop up. And for us, it's I don't want to say I don't drink a lot of soda at home either, but you reminisce about things from when you were a kid, and all those great sodas and stuff like that. And we're a family-friendly environment, so when parents come in here, kids come in here as well, and it's really neat to see how many sodas are.
Can my kid come here and do a flight of sodas? Is that a thing?
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Mary has a flight of sodas in front of her.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. So
So
your kids can do a flight along with you.
Yeah.
And then you enjoy the wood fire pizza as a family. And
Sure.
So that's a big part of what we've been missing out on with all of this stuff that's been going on. Oh, thank you, Mary, our coordinating producer, bringing us these are craft sodas.
That we left out in the sun to get nice and warm for you.
Oh gosh, spicy ginger beer. I've had that. That's something that you've canned, right?
Yes.
I know I've had that.
The apple would be new, the orange cream, the grape
apple
soda.
So like flavoring sodas and flavoring beer, is that similar or not? Because this is more syrup as opposed to...
That's the thing.
Yeah.
This would be natural flavors, natural syrups, things like that.
Well, okay. I'm going to interrupt you. The apple soda, this is incredible.
Great, thank you.
I mean, it's not beer, but it's delicious.
It's fun. You can make all kinds of cocktails with them.
I suppose this would be good for hydrating in between drinks. Like have a beer, have a soda, have a beer, have a soda.
It's amazing even the cocktails that you can make with the sodas.
I hadn't considered that. This Pilsner is really crisp.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm nervous because you're telling me that the plan here is that you're going to keep inventing and keep creating and making new stuff. This isn't something I can always count on getting when I'm here?
No, and that's part of the fun is we're just constant rotation of beers.
Yeah.
And it's been such a blast. And
I guess it makes you appreciate it knowing that like this could be the last time I have this.
It's the last keg of that too. So
spoiler alert, I'm going to have another one when we're done with the interview. So this is not indeed the last one. But I'm glad there's video footage of me enjoying it because, I mean, again, it could be the last time ever. And that's going to remain consistent as far as you're concerned. There's always something new.
Always something new, always changing. You know, now that we're getting into some of the warmer months, and I've had a lot of requests from our customers on generically, you know, like Hefeweizens and, you know, Belgian Wits and all kinds of fun things. A lot of the fruit beers, we've been getting requests all winter for different ones. So we kind of took the time and we were like, gosh, we're not waiting till summer. Everyone's just been all tied up and cooped up inside, and we just kind of wanted to come out of the gate and just hit it with a bunch of fun beers, a bunch of light beers.
And with not making giant amounts, right? You have the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Right.
So if you want to do a barrel age something for the 4th of July, that's your business.
Right. I'm a little late though. If we're getting it for the 4th of July.
Not this year, clearly.
There, thank you.
But like if you want to do a Marzen in spring, you could do that.
I could do anything, anything we really want to do, and that's what's great. There's nothing to tie me to any specific beer, but at the same point, it's really helping me to kind of hone in on what people enjoy in different beers.